It's true that perhaps this recap ought to have begun less positively. After all, every single piece of my heart falls short in a crucial area, providing consistency to the previous episode's events. As Guy, Matthew Broom, sails back to England with Jinny, Imogen Waterhouse, he meets up with Nan, seemingly forgetting his romance with Paloma, Grace Ambrose. It was strange to see the tale shift away from Italy without a single shot of Paloma looking sad or anything, though of course there is still time for their romance to have some influence on the main plot. The episode's handling of Lizzie's broken engagement, however, is far more devastating. Every single piece of my heart offers us nothing more than a throwaway in which the ex-couple talks about what transpired at the church, whereas last week's A Whole Love concluded with Lizzie poised to walk down the aisle towards Hector, Jacob Iphone, doubts racing through her head. In essence, the show decided that we viewers had no interest in watching this exchange because Lizzie had pulled Hector aside and told him that she didn't really love him. That is a strange decision, but at least the show substituted an engaging plot for this type of crucial scene. Did you notice that Guy and Jinny were going back to England in the previous paragraph? Seadown, Barney Fishwick, just takes baby Freddie from his cradle and disappears into the water, thus they are compelled to do this. Now, Jinny's only option is to seek assistance from her sister. Fortunately for her, Nan has forged a partnership with Theo, and the two are more than prepared to exert every effort to improve Jinny's public perception, which is crucial to changing the subject and passing Nan's bill. Theo arranges for the Times editor to visit Jinny in the middle of the night, and the next morning, London is a hive of activity as everyone talks about the editorial that exposes Seadown's mistreatment of his wife. It's a daring move that makes Seadown go utterly berserk. He does, however, have some tricks up his sleeve. With the help of his mother, he devises a scheme to portray Jinny as a crazy person in front of the entire community. Or before the entire aristocracy, at the very least. When Seadown provokes Jinny and causes a scene during an opera that is attended by everyone who matters, including Nan and the head of Parliament, everyone assumes that she is the one frightening him. All of Nan and Theo's attempts to expose the truth about their relationship are thwarted when she slaps him when he catches her by the arm and won't let go. Security guards drag Jinny away. They are not satisfied with simply ejecting her from the theater, though. Rather, they take her to a psychiatric hospital, where Seadown sedates her and keeps her apart from her loved ones. Desperate to be with her kid again, Jinny will eventually accept Seadown's version of events and return to live with him. However, Jinny makes it apparent that she will never love him again when it becomes evident that he still has plans to keep her away from Freddie, using his own son as leverage against his wife. This is excellent for her character development because, as she first tells Guy at the start of the episode, we were beginning to suspect that she was genuinely thinking Seadown had changed. Unfortunately, although this helps the viewer understand Jinny as a character, it does not augur well for her inside the narrative. Seadown isolates her from the other people in her life by locking her in a room in his house. Nan appears to be ready to take action once more, but sadly, she is powerless to do anything about it. Richard, Josh Dillon, and Honoria, Mia Threppleton, must ultimately make their brother see the light of reason, or simply take Jinny and Freddie away, whichever works. After seeing what her second son has done to Jinny, Lady Brightlingsea, Fenella Woolgar, who had previously supported him, realizes her mistakes and tells Richard where the pair is. She claims that James always tried to impress Richard, so there is no one better to protect him from himself. Richard then devises a scheme with Honoria to visit Seadown while feigning to provide some fraternal assistance.